So I've been trying to travel carry-on only these days, except for this trip, because I know I'm coming home with twice as much as I pack right now. So today isn't just about packing light. It's about protecting a spot in my suitcase from all the new stuff I intend to bring back. And there's one thing in here that isn't supposed to go on a hot trip, and I'm bringing it anyway. So I'm going for 10 days, 3 days in Los Angeles, 7 in the wine country. And here's everything that's actually making the cut. And for me, it starts before I even land. 11 hours in the air, so I like to treat this like a spa day. I have my own little kit, and this goes with me on every airplane. So starting off with the Garnier Micellar Water. This I use to take off any makeup or sunscreen when the journey begins, because I like to start with fresh, clean skin. I also use it at the end of the journey just to clean everything up before I land. I have the Then I Met You Snail Mucin Eye Cream that I use throughout the entire flight. Now look, I know snail mucin isn't for everyone, but I personally am a big old fan. It just delivers incredible hydration, and I love this product. I always travel with an oil, so a few drops of the Sage Mason Liquid Gold is just what I need to keep my face super soft and super hydrated and super supple the whole way through the trip. I also always travel with the mist. I have the Curel Deep Moisturizing Spray. Yes, I am that girl. And the last item in my little travel kit is the Trinity London BFF Cream. It has a little bit of SPF and is what I call a skin blurrer. So I just put this on when I land because it just makes me look a little bit more human. And then I have a whole mound of lip products. I'm bringing my OneSkin, my Allies of Skin, and my Then I Met You. So I just basically rotate through all three of those. And this same little kit works on the ground too. It's not just for the flight. So I will use these throughout my regular routine. And once I land, it gets a bit more targeted. Starting off with Dr. Sam's Flawless Cleanser. Now, funnily enough, I didn't love this at first. My friend Cecilia gave me a bottle, but oh my gosh, I do now. And it has become my travel staple. It is the perfect double cleanser. It takes off every little bit of makeup and sunscreen, and it's gentle enough for the second cleanse as well, which I always do just to be sure. In fact, it just arrived today. I bought 2 of these, and thank goodness they arrived before I'm leaving. And then there is my Wonder Duo by Sachi Skin. It is the Peptide Pro Resilient Serum and the Future Veil Firm Repair Peptide Cream. These are legit all you need. We're talking growth factors, DNA repairs, peptides, hydrators, soothers, barrier builders. I mean, I do wish they had these in travel sizes because these are really nice, beautiful glass bottles, but I'm not going to complain too much. I am also bringing my Elemis Dynamic Resurfacing Facial Pads. This delivers quick exfoliation. It's super easy on the go. And now with all the sweat and the sunscreen and the heat, I will be using these pretty regularly, and because they're so gentle on my skin, it is just easy peasy. So I will put a few of these into a Ziploc bag. I mean, it's kind of not ideal. I wish I had a better travel solution for these. So if you have any suggestions for those little round pads, please let us know in the comments below. And last but not least is my Eyelash Serum by Dermaworks. This is the most effective product I've ever used, so it's coming with me everywhere. And the one item I said I'd come back to. It's the one that people think you shouldn't take. It's the Geek and Gorgeous 0.2% Retinal Serum. Now, on a trip that's all heat and sun, it's usually the first thing that people leave at home, the retinoid. In my world, retinoids are used every single night. Like, that's how they're most effective. And that's also why I use a retinaldehyde instead of a tretinoin. I can tolerate it every single day without 0 side effects. So I use it every single day, which is exactly why sunscreen carries more weight in this bag than anything else. Like, this is the category that matters the most on a hot trip, and I don't rely on just one. I have the Allies of Skin Sunless Tan SPF 50. This is just my new love in life. It has fabulous protection with a tan enhancing finish, and it is just so nice. I also have Then I Met You's Essence Light Sunscreen. As the name suggests, it's something light. It just feels really, really nice on the skin. I also just picked up La Roche-Posay's Anthelios UV Air. You guys, this is light as air. I don't think you can get this in the US. I'm very, very sorry. I find this wonderful for just layering again and again throughout the day. And then I have the Garnier SPF 50 spray. I like to keep this into the handbag. It's just easy for a super quick reapplication when I'm on the go. So I rotate all of these depending on what I'm doing, and I pack pack a whole bunch so that the whole family is covered too. Okay, so then there are some other things that we don't classify as skincare, right? Yes, I am bringing a device. It's getting that precious carry-on status. It's Masyama's Aura LED mask. LED results are cumulative, so I don't want to disrupt my routine. Plus, it's what keeps my melasma in check. I'm also packing the neck to deck as well, since it's super lightweight and it can be used on other parts of the body. Gary's sore knee is about to get very familiar with it.
Yay.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
And then I have one item that's not skincare at all. It is my Do Not Age sachet. This replaced 7 separate supplements in my routine, so this is coming too. I just throw 10 of these into the shaker, throw it in my bag, and off I go. And once the skin is covered, the rest gets super easy. It's makeup. This is where the list gets short. So remember that Trini BFF cream from the plain bag? It's a great one and done product because it contains an SPF 30, which I would do in addition to my regular SPF. And it isn't really makeup, but it makes me look better than wearing nothing at all. But I am going to bring what I consider my holy grail makeup duo. It's the NARS Natural Matte Longwear Foundation and Sachi's Liquid Glow Stain, I think it's called. I might just wear the Sachi and I might wear both, or I might wear neither. And beyond that, it's just mascara and lip balm. And honestly, there is a damn good chance that I won't wear any of it. And now there's one more thing that's a bit random and you may not want to know about this. It's a foot file. Like, I am obsessed with tidy feet. And when it's sandals all day long, this is not optional. I will use my file by Margaret Dabbs every other day. Like, it's worth the space and the weight. It's just so good. So that's what's actually going with me to California this time. And trust me, that is down a lot from last year. Like, everything in this bag has to earn its place, hot climate or not. And yes, I already know this bag looks nothing like the bag I'm coming home with. So if you want to know what I bring back, let me know in the comments below and I'll do that video when I return. So tell me, what's the one thing you always overpack? Because we all have them, even when you're not trying to. So that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for joining and we'll see you next week. Bye. And if you like this video, YouTube thinks you're going to like this next one.